Hello, this is Bob from Dead on Board Gaming, and today I'm joining you from Dragon's Lair Games and Comics in Omaha, Nebraska. And I go into the store, but if I see any of their customers, I do have to avoid taking any pictures, so bear with me if I have to point it at the floor or anything. And we're just going to check out the place and see if it's a cool location to stop by if you guys are ever driving through, or if you're living around here and never heard of the place. We might be able to introduce you to a new place, so let's go check it out. Right, so right inside the door we got a lot of deck boxes, sleeves, protection, and then we have a nice case of pre-painted minis. They look gorgeous. Some really good quality stuff there. Some classic Flintstones mugs. Got some Warhammer and Games Workshops related stuff. Tons of different sleeves. Minis, games, and collectibles. Play mats. And again, any of you miniatures players out there, there is a ton of Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Direcasm. I don't even know what that one is. It's a new one to me. They have a ton of Blood Bowl and Warhammer starter collections, carrying cases, and it looks like they have quite a variety of board games here. I will be delving into that a little bit more once I get off here. Still looking for some specifics here. But let's just check all these out. And then past that, it looks like we got a ton of graphic novels, comic books on the wall here. And then we have a lot of displays with different board games. Some center islands with some figures and some books and everything you need to get started with your D&D stuff. A lot more Warhammer. It's a great game if you got enough people to play on a regular basis. Kind of sucks though if you get into it with like one or two friends and then it ends up just being the three of you playing over and over again, because it's very expensive when you need to buy 3 factions so that you can change it up. Alright, so we get all kinds of different mini games. We got some pops. Okay, so we got some tabletop tokens and some generic add-on items to help enhance your Pathfinder or D&D game, and we got a huge display of Pathfinder here. So, obviously, Pathfinder might be the more popular. Oh, what is this? Game Master. In Search of an Adventure, Dragons and Caverns core set. I have never seen this before. I might have to look into that one more and decide if I want to go with picking that one up. Well, we got a Walking Dead mini scheme. That one I am unfamiliar with as well. Played a ton of different ones, but that one is not on the list. Okay. So the cabinets look like they have old archived magazines, and items of that sort. They have a lot of big catalogs here, a wood for sheep hat. That I will definitely be going home with. Big Catan fan here. I don't know how many of you love Catan or absolutely hate it, but I feel like that's usually the two opinions that most people have. Most people aren't just okay with it, it's one or the other. It looks like we got some older bagged um, graphic novels. So that's kind of nice. You don't have to worry about any of, it sitting on the shelf for too long and getting slammed up or anything. Excuse me. Get the collectible D&D minis, the pre-painted. We have a whole bunch of mini or cards available. I'm gonna go away from that though, because nobody has said whether they want to be on film or not, so I don't want to catch anybody specifically in there. But, we have some dice games and some minis. We have all kinds of binders and dragon shields. Yes. Looks like some singles for clicks. And we got a two-headed snapping turtle here. This is a pretty sweet looking dragon. Pretty evil looking rats there. I would call them rodents of unusual size, but they're way too small to be that. Well, it looks like it's a knight fighting a dragon. Somehow he's got himself weirdly mounted underneath of it. And we got some books available. Doesn't look like any MTG books. I have been looking for somebody on one of the game groups I'm in. So I've been trying to find those and make sure that if they have them, we can find them. And we got a ton more comic books. Ooh, Elf Quest. I don't know if anybody's ever got into any of that, but they have some great stories. They were a 90s book, and oh wow. They had some crazy stories for sure. Check them out if you've never read it before. Uh-oh, we got the porg. Stupid porgs. We have some puzzles. Looks like some very kid-friendly games. 5-minute dungeon. Another grouping of various books. They got a lot of action figures, and as it goes, I gotta be honest, I feel like their prices are relatively low for the action figures. In Ohio, they tend to be a lot more than this. I don't know what other people think. It might just be my location, but these prices seem pretty good for me. They tend to be about $5 to $10 more per figure where we're from. Oh, and we got these Warlock dungeon kits. These things are awesome. I unfortunately Angela bought into Infinite Dungeon before these things came out, or we'd have probably already bought into a bunch of those for our D&D. The unhelmeted Darth Vader, open and missing his helmet, I'm assuming, based on the price. But, alright, here's your new issue comics. We got some more busts and miniatures. But overall, I've got to say this store has a really great selection. They seem to be relatively busy. They got a lot of space in here. And they have, I believe they have a spot next door for gaming. So it's clean, and it just looks like they got a lot of stuff. So if you're ever in this area, check out Dragon's Lair, and hope you enjoy it as much as we're about to. I am going to go start shopping. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.